Hey guys, the Game Piece here, and this is going to be a complete guide to training your Temtem's training values. I'm going to go in depth on how training values, or TVs for short, work, where to get this done the most efficiently, and how to exactly go about doing it. So let's get into it. So you've bred your perfect Temtem, or have a Lumla that you're thinking about bringing over to the competitive scene in Temtem, huh? Well, now you are ready to TV train it. For those familiar with the Pokemon series, this is essentially the same thing as EV training, but let me go over for newcomers what this does for your Temtem and how it exactly works. So each Temtem you encounter in the world has a set amount of TV values associated with it. And when you defeat that Temtem, those values are going to flow into the Temtem that you used to fight and defeat it with. So the values that your Temtem can earn per stat are capped out at 500. And you can earn 1,000 total. So you have basically 1,000 total points that you can choose to invest in whatever stat you choose, or you can spread it out amongst different stats if you want to do it that way too. So different competitive builds are going to require different TV builds, so you're going to want to mess around with whatever strategy that you're going to want to use. If I had to guess though, the most common builds I'm going to say are going to be maxing out 2 stats that the Temtem specializes in. So now that you know how TVs work, let's go over exactly what the best way is to earn these efficiently and quickly. So you have 2 options that you can do. The first one is a super expensive option, and I only advise doing it if you have a lot of money to burn. This is absolutely though the best and fastest method to TV train by far. So on the island of Omanesia, right southeast from the second dojo, is a stand that has some items that they're gonna sell you. This vendor sells you some fruit that you can give your Temtem to increase its TV value. Each item that you can buy costs 500 of your money and will increase a Temtem's individual stat by 20 points. So if you were going for a maxed out stat, you're going to need to buy 25 of these, which is going to set you back 12,500 of your money, and that's only for one stat. If you're planning to completely max out your Temtem 1,000 TVs, you're going to need 25,000 of your money to spend. Now, just to be clear, this is not the only way that you can TV train or something that you have to do. I just wanted to get this out there if anyone is rich from selling Lumas or farming Temtems and releasing them and want to go about this way, because this is a super fast way to do it, but it also is going to drain your money really quickly, and there's also another method of doing it too. So no, that's the easy way to do it and the expensive way, but the other method that you have is going out and actually finding the Temtem in the wild and defeating them with your Temtem. So now I'm going to give you a super handy, efficient location guide to help you out with doing this. So all of these locations that I'm about to give you are going to have a super high chance of spawning only the Temtem associated with the TV value that you're going to need. So let's get into this. So to start things off, for the stamina stat, you're going to want to fight Taterus. These have a 100% spawn rate of spawning only Tateru in the patch of grass just south of the second town on Denny's Island. And you can see it on the map here. Taterus yield 2 stamina points each, so with a 100% spawn chance, you're going to have no problem encountering enough to reach 500 if you plan on maxing out your stamina stat. The next stat I want to go over is HP, and for this your best option is fighting Pajaros. So the location is on Denny's Island and just north of the third town. You don't need to go very far, just a little past the third town there. This area here has a 95% chance to spawn Paharu, which will give you 1 HP TV point for each one that you defeat. Up next is the attack stat. For this, you're going to want to fight Genkies. So this location right here is a 100% chance to spawn Genki only, and defeating one of these will yield 1 attack TV each. Now for special attack, you're going to need to head over to Tukma Island, and in this location here in the water, by surfing on your surfboard, you can fight Platypet, which spawns, and they will yield 1 special attack TV each. Next up is the defense stat. For this, you're going to want to defeat Ryber You can find Ryber in Anak Volcano here in this location with a 70% spawn rate, and defeating each one will give you 1 defense TV. For special defense, you're going to be fighting Fomus, and here on Denny's Island, it has a 100% spawn chance in this location right here, so super easy one for you. And defeating Fomu will yield 1 special defense TV. And lastly, for training the speed stat, you're going to want to fight Scales. These have a 100% spawn chance in the 2nd floor of Windward Fort Tower. This is another super easy one to train, and defeating Scales will yield 1 speed TV. So there you have it, everyone. Those are all the locations that you will need to TV train your Temtem, and also the locations in which you can do it the most easily and effectively, spawning the Temtem yielding what you exactly need. So do this until you reach the TV value you wish for your Temtem, or until you max out at 500, and then you're ready to bring that Temtem into the battle scene. So I hope that this guide helped you out. I'm super excited for the upcoming prospective battle scene that's going to be in Temtem's future, and I can't wait to see it unfold. So make sure to like the video if this did help you, and feel free to subscribe for more Temtem content and MMORPG content in the future. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you for checking out the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.